Ian Lamont, managing editor of the Industry Standard, and I'm at the Sheraton Airport Hotel in San Francisco trying out the Microsoft Surface. This is one of 5 devices, or one of 5 pilots taking place at Sheraton hotels around the country using this new touch interface that Microsoft developed, which is running Vista behind it. Now, I don't have an iPhone and I haven't used touch interfaces that much before, so I was interested in seeing how the interface works for a complete newbie. So, it starts out with a screensaver type image that Sheraton designed. Touch it, it's kind of like a ripple effect, but there are some icons on the corners of the screen which actually activate some of the functions. So I'm going to play around with that for a little bit. Touching the corner. Presented with 3 options: city tips, Sheraton snapshots, and sounds of Sheraton. So if I'm a tourist, I'm using the hotel, come here, I want to find out some good restaurants, give it a shot. Click on it. The screen feels kind of like vinyl. It's not glass. According to Sheraton, it's also very durable. We're just told you can jump on this. I'm not going to try that now. I'm just going to try the ordinary touch interface using my hand. So clicking on that. It seems to load relatively quickly. And presented with a couple cards. One of them says shopping and services, and then there's a list of restaurants, bars and clubs, entertainment and recreation. There's also a map too, so maybe I'll get my bearings first, check out the map. Just have to touch it once, it's not like a double click type of function. I'm presented with the map, and I understand that this is from Microsoft Live Maps, and it's showing me a simple map of the area near the airport. 101 hotels here. And kind of like the way I've seen iPhones work, you can use your hand to make things bigger or smaller. But this is not the same technology, touch technology, that the iPhone is using. You can also rotate things around by using 2 fingers. Right, I'm trying to tap on it to zoom in, but it's not letting me do that. But if I use my fingers and do it, it lets me go in. Okay, it's pretty neat. There's an arrow at the top of the screen, which I'm assuming is going to let me go back to the previous screen, so I'll do that. Alright, so let's try to find a restaurant. Alright, so I've opened the restaurant tabs. I'm going to try to rotate it around a little bit. You can use your fingers to resize and also to make things, so making this bigger, rotating it around like this. You can even use one finger and move it around like that. If you fling it, kind of goes to the edge of the screen, then you can bring it back. So there's an interface showing different types of food: Italian, Indian, Japanese, Mexican. Alright, let's see what they have for Mexican food around here. Given 4 choices, 3 amigos. Little card comes up, you can flip it around, and also lets me show it on a map. So touch that, yep, brings up a map. Shows where it is. I'm not really sure where this is in relationship to the airport. I can't really find it that well. Well, you are here, and here's 3 amigos. Anyways, let's go back, see what the other features are here. Recreation. Similar type of interface. Ooh. It's like a card with different options there for bowling. Okay, see with the Sarah Bowl, touch the map, shows it where it is on the map. And one thing I've noticed is there's no obvious way to actually enter text. So I can't search for something, so I'm kind of limited to what Sheraton or Microsoft has programmed into this, which is okay for basic functions, I guess. Okay, let's go back and see some of the other applications. Touch the corner again. Whoops, it's upside down. Oh, I see. I'm trying to figure out how to flip it back, and I'm not sure how I got to this state. Oh, okay. Sheraton snapshots, looks like it's photos. You know, the early Microsoft demos showed people putting digital cameras on the Surface and loading pictures back and forth, but I don't really think that's possible right now with this particular iteration. Not only because it hasn't been programmed in yet, but because most cameras don't have that Wi-Fi capability or wireless capability to download photos in that method. Basically, there's a bunch of photos. You can manipulate them, make them bigger. There's a photo album that they have. Interesting. You can kind of you can move and scroll down at the same time. And one thing that we were told is that there's 100 touch points on the screen. So conceivably, you could have 10 people using each one of their fingers to manipulate objects on the screen. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but it is possible. Tapping on it, but it's not really bringing it up. Or I have to drag it off. Okay, so if you want to get something off the album, you have to drag it off, and then you can make it bigger. Looks pretty good. Okay. Go back to the home page there, and Sounds of Sheraton. Music at your fingertips. Okay. So, let's get this out of the way. I'm trying to see what kind of music they have. Okay, here's the pop music selection. Indigo Girls, Anna Nalick, Fiona Apple. Alright, I like Fiona Apple. And again, you can't just tap on it to bring it up. You have to drag it onto the screen, and then it becomes an item that you can manipulate. Okay. It's on the playlist. Here's kind of like the application to play music. If you want to add something, you can just drag it on. Sorry, drag it on the playlist over here. Maybe not. Oh, I see. You have to see the song, and then you can drag it on. Nope, that didn't work. Over here? Alright. Okay, yeah, so you drag the song title to the player, and then it's into the playlist. Let's go to the next song. Okay, let's see what else we can get. Yeah. There's a simple slider. Just use your finger to make it louder or quieter. Pretty neat. So that's the Microsoft Surface, a very early iteration of it, and thanks for watching.